You're now listening to In Spirit Word Podcast with your host, A.A. Cowan. A new anointing for the next generation, powered by the spirit of revival to reawaken God's people. Our hope is to impart all listeners with courage, strength, and hope of purpose for life. Now, here's your host, A.A. Cowan.
It's another day, another word. Welcome to another episode of In Spirit Word, the podcast that empowers you with hope, faith, and the assurance that all is not lost. I'm your host, A.A. Cowan, and today I have an incredibly powerful message to share with you. So sit back, relax, and allow these words to penetrate your heart and bring forth a renewed sense of hope. In the book of Joel, chapter 2, verses 25 and 26, we find a promise that brings incredible comfort to those who may have experienced loss, suffering, or setbacks in their lives. These words are a reminder that no matter what challenges we face, God is faithful to restore and rebuild what has been destroyed. I will repay you for the years the locusts have eaten, the great locust and the young locust and the other locust and the locust swarm, my great army that I sent among you. These words resonate with power and the assurance that even in the midst of seemingly unsurmountable circumstances, God has the ability to turn our losses into gains. The locusts represent the trials and hardships we encounter in life. They symbolize the times when it feels like everything is being taken away from us, leaving us empty and barren. But here's the good news. God promises to restore all that has been lost. Not only will he repay us for the years that the locusts have devoured, but he will also provide for our needs abundantly. You will have the plenty to eat until you are full, and you will praise the name of the Lord your God, who has worked wonders for you. Never again will my people be ashamed. These liberating words assures us that God's restoration is not temporary or partial. It is complete. He will provide sustenance, physical and emotional healing, and a new hope that transcends our past experiences. So if you find yourself in a season of loss, remember that all is not lost. God sees your pain. He understands your struggles. He promises to restore and rebuild, not just to the point of survival, but to the point of abundance. Take a moment right now to reflect on your own life. Is there an area where you have experienced loss or disappointment? Trust that God is working behind the scenes, preparing to repay you for what has been taken away. Take heart and let go of any shame or fear, for the promise is true. Never again will my people be ashamed. As we wrap up today's episode, I encourage you to hold on to this promise of restoration. Allow faith to rise within you, knowing that God's goodness and provision are on the way. Thank you for joining me on this In Spirit Word. Remember, all is not lost. God will restore all. Until next time, stay hopeful, stay faithful, and keep believing. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of In Spirit Word Podcast with A.A. Cowan. Please be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform, as well as visit our website at aacowan.org. That's AACOWAN.org. Also, follow us on our social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. See you next time.